A fresh new day as the independent ruler of the White Gold City. Hello, welcome back. Going through your many comments, many suggestions, and much feedback over the past 3 days effectively boils down to three things. Number one, lots of people saying you're not the cultural head anymore. Why are you not the cultural head anymore, etc., etc. That apparently is just determined by the person who owns the most counties, which doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. In my opinion, anyway. But yeah, no, that's fine. I don't think I accentuated my own point clearly enough at that point. In that case, about trying to make the culture as small as possible, our domain specifically as small as possible, so that when we flip culture, we can get all of our innovations and our learning based on our character and the development in our provinces, because it's an average of that. So, in theory, presuming that thing that I read still works fine, it's a good thing. You know, it's a good thing that we're small. The second thing is everybody complaining that I didn't win a war in the most efficient way possible. To not put too fine a point on it. Yes, I will look at how supplies work. Clearly, it's very different to Crusader Kings II. I'll pull up the wiki and do a deep dive on that after this episode and take a look around, see what's going on, understand that mechanic. It didn't really matter ultimately because we still won. And as a true counterpoint, this is a roleplay series. There's lots of people in the comments saying, oh, you know, you can do eugenics programs and blah, 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 blah. Get the most efficient family possible. Firstly, we're not going to do that because CK3 has some really weird balancing that I take umbrage with, as I talked about in episode 1. If we really wanted to, I'm sure we could have been done with this campaign 12 episodes ago. But it's role-playing. And on to my point, what's Elrang's worst stat, you all ask? That's right, he's got 8 martial. Him mismanaging the armies, losing a load of troops to attrition, and then making up for it with his overwhelmingly large brain and magic makes perfect sense for the character. He's a necromancer. All those armies that died, we're just going to resurrect again, so it doesn't matter. Everything is totally fine. And more importantly, here we are. So, we do have to become a king, rather annoyingly. So, a lot of people are saying that realm in CK3 specifically refers to, funnily enough, everything in your realm, right? So, if we convert culture, the stuff within our realm will flip over to become the same culture as us. So, this is a weird way to do it, and a little bit sweaty, and I'm not sure makes much sense in the context of a role-playing attempt, so I might not even do it, but we would have to conquer the Heartlands, form the kingdom title, give it all away, then resurrect our culture, so that we're a king, but still effectively only Duke size, so that we can do that weird thing. I just don't think it's even worth trying to pursue that, because, again, it's very sweaty and what is supposed to be more of a role-playing experience. So we're probably not going to do it. We'll just keep going as things normally are. If we are a slightly kneecapped culture for a while, that's totally fine, okay? I'm alright with it. That's just how things are going to have to work. Otherwise, it's just CK3 being weird. We're not here to be the most efficient thing possible. So, Kingdom of the Heartlands, then, I guess, becomes our gold. Our goal, as white gold, of course. Yeah, no, this should be easy. We only need, to be fair, we could take 50%. We only have 5 of 18 required. So we take 18, convert those over, get that cultural reform in early. If we want to just leave it there while we then focus back on our culture again, totally fine. I need to look up that mechanic once more just to make sure I'm not totally missing this. All counties in your domain belonging to the Heartlands region with the same heritage as you become that. Your realm capital, yeah. Maybe it will still work fine. Well, I mean, worst case scenario, we just carry on with a mighty kingdom. Best case scenario, it works fine. We keep a small culture, and we build it up in the White Gold Tower. And we just explode our culture out from there, right? And then we convert over when we get good development in provinces. I'm not sure. Let's figure it out as we go, huh? So, what we do have, a bigger issue, to be honest, is, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will take the hand of Enthalel in holy matrimony. Wow, this is good. I really do need to get that mod that removes all of this stuff, huh? Every time I say that, and then every time I forget. So, what we should do is, oh, you're a Renthia. Oh, no, that's fine. We can go to war with you. I was going to say we should probably focus on this feud that we've gotten into before we go too far with things, right? So can we see that our feud's on the house tree? No. Apparently not. It's annoying, isn't it? Who were we in the feud with? It was House Sildor. I was kind of hoping there would be a better way to see that at a glance. We've got to go through and destroy this entire house, because somebody in the comments a couple of days ago said that basically every single person is most likely going to be plotting against us, or they're going to be very... oh, there you go. You can actually see it. Your house view status can be viewed in current situation. So that's literally just this. Is that the only way we can see it? Okay. Oh, interesting. Killing, torturing, cuckolding, stealing artifacts, and winning wars will increase your score. Currently, Elfboy is even with Sosildor. That will be my main focus. Let's forget about war for a while. We've just come out of an enormous war anyway, right? So let's just sit around for a bit. Let's build things up if we possibly can. But let's focus on this feud, because it's a new thing for me. So we're going to try and just kill them one by one, right? We're just going to slowly work up through it. We've got plenty of gold. Wow, actually, we do have plenty of gold. This could be quite easy, given that they're quite a big, influential family. It means there's probably a lot of people who also want to kill them, right? So we're about to go for Kidnapper, enables the Abduct scheme. Now, somebody in the comments, I think it was on the last episode, like I said, I wrote down like 3 days worth of comments, so they're all muddled in my head. Somebody said that what we could do with this is we could kidnap good people from out in the world to be council members, and then we flip them over to be undead servants. Really lean into the necromancy. There's nobody to stop us now. Necromancy has got us pretty far, inarguably. You know, those initial troops that we got were enough to repel forces. They're enough to help us gain a little bit of land, that kind of initial duchy we were in. So why not grab some people, turn them over into... excellent. Turn them into loyal, eternal servants to be on our council. Then the only way we're going to lose good counselors is when they die. Now, somebody said... Hang on, here's another comment. Somebody said that our new Aldark has 32 learning. How on earth did that happen, huh? I'm not sure. Somebody said, did you get a new Aldark when your realm became independent? And I guess we must have. The old one might have just straight up died too. You're unlanded, so it's not as if we can check who your predecessor was in a hurry, right? I can't think of a way anyway. So what we'll probably just do then is get you converting, because this will take all about 2 minutes. And there's no reason not to, give up the faith of county. Oh, wait, sorry, what are you converting now? Oh, of course, yeah, you're converting the arcane. Yeah, no, it's fine. Totally, carry on with that. That's totally fine. As part of my plan to murder Acolius, some of my minions regularly intercept his letters. Due to my expert comprehension of Cyrodiilic, I could personally read them rather than relying on a second-hand translation. They were sure to take some time away from my duties. Absolutely. This is a man totally, utterly obsessed with vengeance. It's been part of his character, though he doesn't have the modifier anymore. It's been part of his modifier for so long that I think he would stick with it, right? I will translate the Cyrodiilic myself. Absolutely you will. Let's get them murdered as fast as possible. Someone is, funnily enough, trying to murder Elrang. Who could have predicted that? What we should really be doing here is let's fire up a ritual to fortify our intrigue. I think that's probably not a bad plan. 2 more intrigue couldn't hurt at all. And let's turn off Empower Mages. We'll keep the bound armor because it looks amazing. We don't need the movement speed anymore either. I could probably make an argument we don't need the stewardship. I only enabled it to see if we could get up to that 7, get up from 7 to 8 domain holdings, but it didn't really help, so there's not much point, is there? It is... When the time comes, my agents will need a safe route out of Viscountess Aisha's castle, should anything go wrong. A detailed map of the local hills that, of course, we can map ourselves. So we're just killing one of her... I think I said something to the effect of, I'm going to kill all of her children and make her watch, which is very on brand for our rank. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll stick with murdering these tiny children. Amazing. So can we... Oh, right. Twice schemed is going to be the biggest gain for us, isn't it? Does Schema... Gives +5 intrigue. Bloody hell. And a flat 25% hostile scheme power. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with that. That sounds okay. Let's go for Kidnapper then. Yeah, no, we're just going to blast all the way to Schemer. It'll take a very, very long time, but we absolutely should do it. Do you think Elrang's ready to marry? Has he moved on quite yet? Does he have anything that might... Is that like a modifier? No, apparently not. He would want someone... His religion, his culture... I presume... Oh, God, she's like a distant relative. You can't marry your own great-granddaughter. I suppose in terms of medieval, you know, close family marriages, that's not actually that terrible. Roma's been a loyal servant. She has been a very loyal servant to us. Oh, she's also Perganant with a child. Okay, that could be a public embarrassment. I don't know what to do. I want to find him a good wife. Let's have a shop around, see if there is anybody before we commit to any rash decisions here. Maybe he could just marry for duty, but not for love. And in fact, our current Aldark... Oh, no. I'm looking for someone with high stewardship, right? So we can marry her. She's a lowborn nobody. But if we marry her, then we would gain a lot of stewardship. It might actually be enough to allow us to hold that extra domain, right? Because we can set her to the stewardship task as well. That would be pretty enormous. There's nothing special about her, particularly. Thrifty Clerk, Blade Master, Atronac, Fornicator. She's not anyone. But for the good of the realm, maybe? I kind of want to try and summon a Daedra. Maybe we could summon a female Daedra for Elrang. Let's have a look. Open spellbook. Marry a Flame Atronac. That's fine. Summon a Dramora specifically. We've got 133 Magicka. Hello. You're very good, but you're not your Cult Sanguine too. That's kind of appropriate. You are not what we're after though. Damn. Oh man, I feel like I should just do it. I feel like at this point we've just got to bite the bullet and go for it, right? He doesn't have to fall in love with her. It's just a marriage of convenience. Too far away to interact with. Why would you get my hopes up like that, huh? Oh god, it's Herma. She's like, they're so shit. They're all so terrible. Oh my god, we've got no inheritable stuff either. Why are they all so bad? Oh my lord. And Heroma is the best of a bad bunch here. I guess we could just marry you. Oh, it's terrible. Chance of children low. That's fine. He's going to lose some prestige for this because it's just a marriage for the sake of convenience. He will have no love for her at all. He just needs her skills. Done. There you go. Easy. I, Lolanik, gladly accept your hand in marriage. Done. He's not going to be pleased about that one. I know he's not going to be happy about it. Let's set you on, yeah, manage domain. That allows us to hold all this stuff. And I think that alone is going to be worth it to Elrang. You put up all this fight to get all this stuff. We might as well stick with it, huh? Might as well roll with it. How are we doing for... Oh my god, the amount of troops we've got. Holy crap. All that risen dead. And think of how many more I can get now. Okay, that's fine. Is that not going to... So that's going to say 12,000 out of 20,000, but that includes the mostly dead Daedra and Risen Dead that we've got. Honestly, I'm kind of happy to get rid of some of these skeletons. I feel like they're just going to drag the whole army quality down, though, aren't they? Whereas if we knock them on the head and just replace it with Daedra. I know it's not very... Oh, I don't want to raise them. No, I want to get... Actually, can we even get rid of them? Hold on. Drop you. Oh, no, we actually can't. They're just there. Okay, fine, whatever. As long as they're not super detrimental, I don't mind that too much. My lord, I turn to see Untamir, running towards me out of breath. Another messenger has been found dead, my lord. Both pouch and letters stolen. This is the third time this year. An irritation growing into a concern. What if the correspondence between me and my vassals is being read by our enemies? We haven't got any vassals. Well, we've got minor lords who are our family members running the inner districts. Send after a cryptographer. Oh, Elrang, yeah, no, he would be very... He seems like a paranoid man, you know, so I think he would be quite happy to get himself a cryptographer. And you know what? I'm also happy to say that if he is impressed by a lady, he would happily divorce his current one and replace her with a better one, right? I think that's an ambitious, vengeful, paranoid man's lifestyle right there. Speaking of which, this drudgery would soon end if only we had Archimedes work on... Archimedes, confirmed Elder Scrolls canon, page after page on code and encryption. For Vicar's mumblings reach me through a fog of sleepishness. Sleepishness is a code for sleepiness. We have much to discuss, you and I. Oh. 80% chance of them developing a code and getting 100 lifestyle experience. There is a 19% chance he fails here. We do also gain stress just by default, but we got it. Very nice. No, we didn't get a pop-up. It just came up here. Finally, we have something. After many long discussions and even longer nights, Vicar and I have reached a conclusion. A cipher. So that the enemy believes every message intercepted written in a foreign language will serve as best. Very nice. You gain 300 points. Amazing. You're already using it. I see. Putting it to good use. Oh, there's me looking at the stress bar thinking we gain experience. I'm a fool. Look, I haven't played in a while, okay? I played 2 weeks worth of CK3 in the last 3 years. There's one thing Acolius in particular cannot resist. It's his favorite treat. Oh, let me guess. Someone poisoned your sweet roll. Take it. 95% chance. Oh, no. Acolius is dead. He swallowed the bait. Freitor, blanched and all. Freitor, blanched and all. I don't know what any of those words mean. In no time, he was clutching at his throat, wheezing for air, before collapsing into a small heap on the ground, never to get up again. All the bakes in the area were questioned. No trace of foul play could be found. That's one less Isildur to worry about in any case. I can't believe he gained stress for that. Vengeful Elrond gained stress for killing a member of the family that he's in a feud with. That doesn't make sense at all. Right? So weird. And to actually no one's surprise at all, it's Viscountess Aisha of House Isildur that's trying to kill me. Shocker. I want her alive. We know the plot, so again, yeah, I was going to say she'll either abandon it or she'll have no chance. I wonder what her chance on us is anyway. It's going to be very low given how far we are through the intrigue tree. Let's move from one child to the next. And of course it won't be long until we get twice schemed, and then we can kill twice as many childs in half as much time. Or one or the other. Murder en route. Amazing. We're going to explore the hills ourselves. No one will ever suspect a thing. This is good. This is nice. Oh, we had a useless census. Why? Oh, it was just a random outcome. I thought I might have had a crappy steward. It's a real shame that we can't get any better chancellors whatsoever. I mean, we could start the kidnapping. Maybe when we get twice schemed, we'll keep the scheme for the murder going on, and then we'll have a scheme for kidnapping too. Someone's trying to kill someone else in my court. Again, what a terrible shocker. I wonder who it could possibly be, he says. Feigning ignorance of the fact that we've pissed off our whole house. We can ransom someone else. Ooh. Are you a member of... I was going to say House Isildur. Yeah, no, you can go. That's totally fine. 100 gold for free. Not that we need 100 gold, of course. For months, Rain Baroness Cardia's court priest has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories. She has fabricated a claim on the Arancel of the Waterfront. Really? Who are you? Somebody all the way down here. I'm not really too concerned about that, to be honest with you. With her 515 troops, I think we're probably all right. We forget about that one. We got another 100 gold. Thank you. Ransom accepted. I presume... Unlike in CK2, when you send a ransom out, or when you can actually send it, is when they will agree to it. Because in CK2, you can ask for ransom and they can decline, right? I will transfer this. I will translate the Cyrodiilic myself again. Man, this stress is out of hand. 82% chance of killing this one. But we will go for it. And he's going to get a critical break for killing the child. Hang on, I've got to try this then. If we write our thoughts down now quickly... Can we get rid of enough stress to stop him going on a break, or is this a bad idea? Because is it still going to break him either way? No! Okay, it does work. Amazing. So we should always keep one of those on the back burner to avoid that critical break for situations that might be... So if we keep that one for if we're ever going to critical break and then use the other two as consistent stress reduction, I'm going to have to mark both of those as available decisions, right? Welcome, friends. A cheery gathering. A celebration of what, you ask? Oh, nothing. You could all tell Captain Silmaril had too much drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, and now I'm covered in stinking vomit. You should be ashamed of yourself, Silmaril. She's a ruler of the Arpen district. How could you do this? Which is the... That's the, Talos Plaza district, I think? I don't remember. As one plate of food is replaced by another, my daughter and heir, Captain Silmaril... Oh, God, she is our heir, isn't she? Is she okay? She's not terrible. She's got some magical potential, but I feel like we're going to start playing as her when she's 400 at the rate things are going. Well, she's going on about the blessings of marriage, and that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? No, go on. Interesting conversation. Or why don't we talk more about you instead? We don't need to be friends with her. We don't need to be friends with her. We're going to be her, in theory. The spy master has come to me. Someone's trying to kill Hroma. Oh, my God. Oh, she's got dwarfism, but she's beautiful and etheric. That's cool. Oh, man, I'm going to educate you personally. Why not? They're so far down the family tree that we are never going to see them. But we'll go for it anyway. We must stop the villain behind this. Unbelievable. Who do you think that could be, huh? Yes, we have done... Yeah, Elrang's done a good job. We have no love for this woman, remember. Married her for the... purely for her skill set. It was all Elrang that put this feast on, believe it or not. Until next time. Is there another one? Living Legend is at 15,000 fame. Wow. I mean, it's not unbelievable. He's only effectively like halfway through his lifespan, right? We could do that for sure. And there goes all of our stress. Just absolutely melted away there. Yeah, If you think of a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form, it was the largest giant wasp I've ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It's an imposing sight, lying dead before me. Mighty Orang Hunter Wasp, well done. This one will fetch a fine price, or we give it to Elkul. Man, I really, really, really wish there was a way we could... Oh, I really wish there was a way we could get you in line. She's genius. She's genius. Can I name you successor and heir? What can I do here? Make him a lich? what do we do? We could kill off the other. Would Elrang do that, though? Lanessa, Senelana, Amthasil. Do you know how many family members we'd have to kill? And the thing is, when you start killing family members, that's a slippery slope. Can we adjust the succession? You're protector. You're independent. Surely we can do something here. How do I even change succession? I'll have a look in a second. Yeah, whatever. We'll take the gold. How is it we do that then? Realm. Here we are. Succession. What would we even want? Tribal rulers are locked into that one. So we can't actually take any of them. Because we don't have heraldry. Rule by might. Ooh. That's interesting. Primogeniture. Fine. Mystical birthright. The head of the faith. Oh, that's really interesting. Pirate share is cool. I want Elkul in line. Oh, man, this is hard. They all get a vote on that, but we can't do much about it. What if we just make it male preference? We need high crown authority. Is that even possible to do? We get extra tyranny. Yeah, okay, you know what? I was going to say that's not a problem, but that actually might be relevant given some of the plans we've got. Sure. What do we need for high crown authority? The 5th of Frostfall. Second era. 582. Okay, we've got to wait 20 years. 20 years for an elf? Nothing. Time flies by. Honestly, we could go high crown authority, then we change the gender law to male preference. That would catapult Elkul, I believe, to the top of the list. Because surely with male preference, he would succeed the firstborn son of the firstborn daughter, right? And that would... They all approve. That's very bizarre. Oh, because they're terrified of him. Of course they are. And they have a lot to owe him, given that he gave them everything, right? So he would launch up to the top. He's genius and attuned. We got a bit of a drink problem, but we can sort that out. And you know what? He's a bit rough around the edges. We can fix it. Both of his children have genius. How can I not try and shift it to him? Realistically. I think we do that. And maybe we could even go for some dynasty legacies to try and keep that in the family. That's Elrang's big brain. Even though I want to focus on some of the other, you know, dynasty legacies that come with the Elder Kings, like the magical inheritance. That seems really fun. I do think getting that locked in would be quite nice. We're getting 150 prestige. Excellent. Thank you. How kind. Here we go. Time to... Oh, did I not start a new hostile scheme? That was impressive. I was about to say about to start a second hostile scheme, but we haven't even got the first one going. Right, how's your son doing? You know what? Grandchild next. Done. Yeah, I presume your house is Sildor. We're in a matrilineal... Oh my god, it's House Caro. Okay, I'll take that back then. That would just be very, very spiteful, but... You know, still doable. Right, let's get rid of you. Gotta remember to actually invite some people this time. Yeah, oh yeah, done. Oh, you're Spy Master. Perfect. Okay, well, we might as well just invite you. Keep it a nice, small plot. Princess Thielen of White Gold. Ah, hello. Send you a gift, daughter. Sorry, he wasn't really there for you. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that's displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Thalen, can come to truly understand it. However, she did all right. Fortune builder. Not bad. She's okay. I really, again, would like to kill off her other sons so that those two very suspiciously alien-looking children take over. Or apparently Kratos' son is in line. We'll see what we, we'll see what we can do later on. Oh! Okay. It was, funnily enough, Virginius Sicildor plotting against Homer. I thought our plot was real then. Shit. Is that really not enough? Okay, yeah. Have some money. I didn't realize guests could scheme against you. I thought it was only permanent courtiers, but that makes some sense. Okay, cool. Someone else is trying to murder Homer. What a terrible... Oh, we've got to get this sorted out before I focus on anything else. I know that you are a Coleus Sicildors. Tell them all. I want them to know. My secret was exposed. Oh, no. Oh, no. All of the family members of Coleus Isildur lose 80 opinion of us. That will go nicely along with the feud. Oh, I lost a personal champion. Oh, that's a shame. We have struck. Scales tipped in our favor. Oh, they have to know that we killed them. Currently, Elfboy is winning against Isildur. Oh, can we reveal our own secrets? This might sound a weird thing to ask. What was your secrets? Can I just say, like, yep, we killed Caucasus, whatever. We killed him. That would be amazing to try and pull off. Anyway, I'll give me twice schemed. Give me twice schemed. Thank you. Okay. Let's go for... Look, as much as I'd like to start the hostile scheme, start kidnapping people, start killing the current queen of Arenthia's children, so that in theory Elrond's own children inherit. Not that it will help our round too much. I think we focus on the house that's trying to wipe out our house. You know, I've got very much a motive for doing this. Let's have a look at this family then. So you are the main problem. You've got a brother. Well, that brother can go in the bin too. Then let's start that scheme as well. Agents, happy to join us. Amazing. Here, have some money. Have some money. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my plots. Good. Good. They're dropping like flies once every 6 months. Is amazing. Some of my councillors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet often I'm disappointed. After a long day, I'm complaining to Lolonique when she interrupts me. Let's do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. You might win yourself some favor with Elrond if you are getting this court into shape. Marshal Horrimer will benefit from your help. A few lessons to my steward. Yes. Please, give some lessons to the bloody steward. Anything to help out with the realm. That seems very appropriate, given that she's also a steward. A bewinged messenger. As my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have an especially clever pigeon, which Meluria could use to send an urgent message to me here in the White Gold Tower if the need arises. But how would I get the bird into the castle of Castle Leowen? A local bird trainer could deliver it as a gift. I sent the gift myself. He couldn't refuse. No. No. Come on, that's too suspicious. It reaches them. Very good. Oh, this is nice. A meal to die for. Bon appetit, Ashtus. 95% chance of murder. 95% chance of secrecy. And, oh no. The poison did its job. That's one less Isildur to worry about in any case. Even better. In his death throes, a bone got stuck in his throat. Now it's exactly unclear what killed him at all. We can say this is only the beginning. He was killed by us, or we say justice is served. Oh my god. If we say justice is served, we can end the feud. We stop being rivals. We lose your house. It just says your house for 25 years. Okay. Your feud will end. We gain capable family. This house has a reputation of not accepting an insult without returning it twofold, and we lose house feud. No, this is only the beginning. There might be greater rewards if we wipe out the entire dynasty, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. They are going to be done for. 9 living members, huh? Viscount Athaliades. You can die. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, people already want him dead. Wow. Yeah, no, he is not well liked. Gills, join my scheme. Thank you, old Gil. Much appreciated. How close are we to Schema? Because that will actually not really help. I don't think there's anything that we can do to speed up murder schemes faster than 12 months, right? We've pretty much maxed that one out, right? Divine the Stars? Sure, I might get intrigue from it, I suppose. Oh, the existence of my plot to murder the Viscount has been discovered. It doesn't matter. I'm sure, actually, it'll be fine. Let's see what the stars say. To the foppish protector Elrond, I have studied the Ayleid language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using Ayleid script, a letter of friendship from a speaker of Cyrodiilic. Who are you? Her vain attempt at gaining glory is laughable. Lady Mayoress sends us a nice letter saying, oh, I've learned your language. Yes, good. I will take the prestige and you can go. I don't even know who you are. We've divined the stars, and we got suspicious of others giving intrigue. Monthly intrigue lifestyle experience plus 25%. How long does that last? 10 years? Shit, maybe we can start moving down some of the other intrigue trees then while we've got the bonus active. Wow, that was very convenient. Holy crap. It's only 10%. It's not huge, of course, but that's pretty good. Virginius is struck dead by the lethal bite of a deadly spider. That's crazy. So many spider attacks. Spider and feast gone awry just non-stop, huh? Can we invite anyone else to this plot? You can be convinced. Honestly, it's probably close enough that I'll just let the plot continue. Oh. My Pelin is scheming against my granddaughter. He's trying to murder her. It's the Dremora. I thought you were supposed to be a loyal servant. He is certain. Oh, yeah, but he's a loyal servant. I don't think he'd be doing that. No, I don't believe you. He's plus 100 opinion. But he's loyal to me. He's not loyal to my granddaughter. Oh, you know what? Be gone. Can I banish this? Can I banish this man? I don't know what really... Can we just say, like, disappear? Is there, like, a banish... Oh, dismiss. Yeah, good. Go. Leave. Oh, I just accidentally unleashed a Dremora into the world. Now throw him in prison. Fine. Learn his language. What? Daedric? Ooh. That's cool. Very unnecessary. Doesn't do anything for us, but that is a cool language to learn. Yeah, no, let's learn some Daedric. Okay, fair enough. We only got a... No. Please, Nimules. This insane grudge has got to stop. I'm scared to go anywhere. I'd jump at the nearest mention of a Sicildor. My grandson is clearly shaken. I am torn between the risk poised to my family. I need to teach Viscountess Aisha a lesson. No. We finish what we started. Vengeance at all costs. Might have been better bloody house words. Given the amount of murders we've had. Hello? You would like an artifact? How about... Nah. What are you going to do? Feud with me? Try it. See what happens. In the dusty corner of a library, I find a tome bound in leather and inscribed with weird symbols. Partially hidden behind other books, it's old, but it has some recent use. As I leaf through it, I quickly come to the realization this deals with some unconventional knowledge. Heresy, turn it to the curates, or no. I mean, this is Elrang. He would sit down and read this book happily. Focus reading for 5 years, learning +1. Of course. Let's see what secrets are within. Does this allow us to become a witch? I mean, happily. Yeah, we can become a witch, no problem. Yeah, give me the money. What have you got? Give me the money, that's fine. Ransom this tiny child. Amazing. Oh, shit, the board's about to break. Let's repair that. There you go, thank you. Did we just extort a woman to pay for the artifact that she asked us to return? That's amazing. A very big play. A toast to Viscount Athelney's health. 18 stress because we're vengeful. 36% chance of being discovered. Honestly, I want them to find out. It's a coin flip, whether or not we kill this man. Oh. Oh, he survived the poison. One of his scullery maids helped herself to a sip of the drink, and the dead servant is apparently a deterrent. Damn. None of the servants confessed my involvement. Shit. Okay, and now he's going to be more vigilant, though, isn't he? So that's going to drop the scheme even further. Oh, no hostile schemes at all. Whoops. Did I accidentally say no to that? I didn't mean to say no to that. That's fine. Right, let's have a look. Have we got any other living members we might want to target in the meantime? Let's kill you. You can go. Goodbye. Let's kill off some of the adults. Because they're making more and more Sicildors. The problem with humans, they're just breeding all the time, just constantly non-stop. And if we've got to stop it before it gets out of hand, okay? Let's get you in my plot. Thank you. Join me. Who have we got in this court? Yeah, you'll do. Fine. Join me. How are we looking? 75. Okay, you know what? We've got the money. Just bribe everybody. I don't necessarily want to bribe everybody because of the potential risk of people unveiling the plot, but it'll help speed things up, won't it? Oh, and immediately it's been revealed. For God's sake. What are these people doing? We sent another 150 gold to send... Oh, well, we might as well cancel that one then. For Christ's sake, these people. So Hrona's off the table for now. The Viscount's off the table. Aguirre we're murdering. Let's kill this priest. He's probably no threat because he's a priest. But you know what? We'll just get rid of him anyway. Maybe that's more of a reason to kill him. Or someone's trying to steal something from me. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. Maybe the person that we just had a message from asking to return an artifact and we said no to. Crazy. Ooh. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at a local tavern. What a look at the mad drip this guy's got. Is this like the Christ shirt from the base game? Wow. Apparently, he drew a map of the local plains for an unknown noblewoman. No. Get him in the dungeon. He's one of the hunters that they've hired to... Oh. Thrall him. Is this tyrannical? Thrall him. 100 mana. Is it well spent? Thrall this man. Oh, they look so cool when they're undead. Yes, you serve me now. I'll show you a murder plot. Oh, look at how cool he looks. That's amazing. Wow. Plush and exotic carpet. This will muffle the treading of feet, even conceal the steps of a bumbling agent. Of course. He will be honored by such a gift. He accepts it. Or we keep the plush. Last time I said yes to that, but I feel like Elrang has wisened up given the amount of murder plots that we definitely know are active. All of them levied against the same daughter, Hermaeus Mora. As I open my eyes in the dark, I am immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? That's how Hermaeus Mora sounds, as far as I remember. I sit up, suddenly completely awake. I look around for a source of the unfamiliar woman's voice. Ah, but there are only shadows. Sorry, it must be a lady offering us on behalf of Hermaeus Mora. Hermaeus Mora offers you his blessing. Will you accept it? Would Elrang accept it? I've said so far, all along, that Elrang has been obsessed. What have I said? Knowledge at all costs. I said it last episode. I've been using it as the primary decision-making factor. The guy has 49 learning. I feel like a man who is consorting with Daedra, who is learning, summoned a Daedra from the Plains of Oblivion to learn its language. I've never heard anything more Hermaeus Mora in my life. Hermaeus Mora, of course, being the Daedra of knowledge. I feel like and he's never been particularly attached to the gods. And someone pointed out in the comments, it wasn't last episode, I think it was the episode before, someone pointed out in the comments that the AYLEID would very frequently just worship Daedra. But they'd never really had, like, a main organized religion. There were lots of people worshipping, like, you know, of course, the Aedra, Orielm, the Malada, like we have now with the Magna Gi. But a lot of them were just like, yeah, no, fine, let's go for Daedra worship. And I mean, what more of an appropriate god could there be? I think we embrace it. We've become a witch, a worshipper of Hermaeus Mora. What does that do for us? So we've just become a witch secretly. Is that it? Interesting. I guess it might open an event chain for us. I thought it gave you a trait. Oh no, that's only when you're revealed, right? And then you can find like a coven too, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. Someone is trying to kill. No. My rival, Bornewaith. Who is she? A Vine Dusk? Oh. No, I actually have no idea who you are. Probably someone whose family member I murdered. No idea. Has accused my daughter and heir of killing Belaine, a commoner. She did. She did. Now the truth is out there. Oh, yeah, no, I remember this. Was that not in a hunt and we covered it up for her? Or was that... No, that was the son. No, that was the son when he was young. I remember now. That was Elkul. I'm sure Belaine had it coming. No, it's fine. It runs in the family. Murder is hereditary here. All that glitters. Ah, here we go. 150 gold to Hyron Cecildor. And we are going to give him a pouch sprinkled with poison to weaken him. And then, when he's at his weakest, a cask of wine. Oh, how terrible. Hyron Cecildor died. After many glasses of fine wine, he fell readily asleep and didn't stir as I brought out Trell and methodically... Oh, very good. Okay, it's the cask of... Yeah, gotcha. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. Kill them. Well, can we have a look at the feud? Currently, Elfboy is winning against Cecildor. Winning as in we are going to wipe them from the face of this planet? Yeah, no, I totally agree. We are winning against House Cecildor. Show me your dynasty. 7 living members. Not for long. This tiny child, don't know who she is, don't care who she is, I don't know whose child this is, she can die. Be gone. It's just, the name is all that matters. I mean, it's true of all feuds, right, in Crusader Kings. There you go. Man, I like the feuds as a mechanic. It was something that was really sorely missing from base game, or just from CK2. Obviously, you had it with the Republics, and Game of Thrones had a really, really good feud system. But it was just something that wasn't very much done. Agirius Cecildor is going to have a delicious tasting of wine. Oh no, she's dead, killed by the wine she loved so much. They slipped the poison into a goblet and watched it dissolve without a trace. 2 in a row with the wine poisoning. I feel like they probably the whole dynasty is going to be teetotal at this point. Amazing. How many living... 6 living members now. Terrible shame. Another one. Kill them. This is like a house feud couldn't be more of a perfect activity for Elrang. I don't think the man has had less stress ever. It's just permanently at 0. Oh my god, he learned Daedric. Wow, from his Daedra that he summoned and imprisoned. Perhaps I should send a letter in Daedric to the man in my prison. No, we learned the Daedric language. What does that do for him, I wonder? Probably not a huge amount. It's just a cool language to have learned, I think. Good. Let's get to murdering her. What did that say, sorry? I know that you are Hiron Sisildor's real killer. Tell the world. Tell the world. Another strike. There you go. In our feud. So they have to find out. I mean, of course they have to find out. These people dying isn't necessarily going to help push the feud in our favor, because they could have been murdered by anybody, right? The scheme to murder you is exposed. Shocking. And once again, the scales have tipped in our favor. Does it say anything different now? Our boys winning against Sisildor. I feel like the scales have tipped firmly in our favor at this point. And Drillion is scheming against me. Throw him in jail. Let's go full paranoia with it now. We are ahead. We're winning in this war. We gotta make sure that we keep our lead. What's going on here? Zolomir is claiming for the Marla Pencil of Senelana. Oh. Whose claim is this? Zolomir. My grandson and great-grandson. Huh. For Senelana, though. Oh. I mean, I could help you. No, she's elf boy as well. We're pushing family claims on family claims. No, decline. Decline. Will that cause us a problem because we're not honoring an alliance? We're not going to do that. It's family on family. I mean, if it was taking back something that's... If it was taking back something that our dynasty had perhaps lost to an entirely separate realm, that's different. Ah. Now, rightful moves against House of Sildor are not going to notice, but it's certain they will now regret the reciprocated rivalry. While such creatures don't deserve pity or mercy, the original injury has been repaid. Extending this conflict indefinitely may not be in our best interests. Oh no, this is a man who spent his whole life obsessed with vengeance. It is. I feel like he would not gain stress for this. I feel like he would triple down. Play the character, even if the game disagrees. 300 gold to gain local infiltrators. Ah. A local celebration is struggling with money. Oh, we're going to infiltrate it with our people. Very nice. And look at that. Would you believe it? Schema. A little bit overdue, I think, but that's nice. Like weeds in a garden gives fertility. Seduce scheme power. I don't think we need any of these. I think Seducer couldn't be further away from what Elrang is. We've still got the modifier for a while. We could go for, say, Dark Insights, torture people. Dread gain 30%. Honestly, I think it's very good. Martial per stress level. Oh, I like that idea a lot. Play at a high stress. Dangerous, though, isn't it? Malice implicit. Dread gain per tyranny at 0.5. Imprison chance at 50%. Wow, these are cool. He's not a torturer. He's a very swift... I think a swift dagger is a good way to describe him. I think we go back to magic for a while. And the reason I think we go back to magic for a while is... We're not actually that far off of getting a completed magical loadout, right? We only need Master Alteration and then the 4 Illusion perks and we're done. And I think somebody said there's like a Master Mage event or something like that, so we'll see what we can do here. Ah, a child lost in the forest. It's so tragic. A Sisildor too. Who could believe such a thing? Marcella is dead. Oh, that's so terrible. Thankfully, everybody agrees it's a terrible tragedy and my involvement remains unknown. It's a shame we can't reveal it was us to the world, right? And tell everybody that it was... Oh, throw him in jail. No, like I said, we're going full paranoid. Until House of Sildor are gone from this earth, we're going full paranoid with it. 5 living members. Wow. This is dangerous, isn't it? Well, let's leave it there for today. Sorry, I got a little wrapped up in the vengeance. But again, we're here to roleplay, right? We will focus on realm expansion, all that other very, very normal, very basic stuff later. This has to be dealt with now, because unlike House of Sildor, we can't replace lost family members very fast at all, if at all, right? So our main goals right now, wipe them out, get High Crown focus, put Elcall on the throne, which I think Elrond will be a massive fan of, given that, again, that was one of the 2 twins his wife died giving birth to, his wife that he loved very dearly. So that seems like that would be a suitable replacement. And then we'll... I guess he'll end up being our Aaron. We'll end up going down this line. But, I mean, he's so good with the Genius Attuned combo. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of potential. Oh, and she's got that level 4 lifespan. Cool. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Come back tomorrow.